One morning, Eleanor woke up transformed. The familiar surroundings of her London flat seemed to echo with a foreign tongue. As she greeted her husband, the words that tumbled from her lips were not the English she had spoken her entire life. Instead, she found herself speaking fluent, unaccented Japanese. Eleanor, a bookkeeper with no prior exposure to the Japanese language, was bewildered. Her husband, equally stunned, could only stare as she effortlessly strung together complex sentences in a language she had never learned. It was a scene straight from a science fiction novel, yet it was their reality. The life they knew had irrevocably shifted. The day had begun like any other. Eleanor had gone to bed after a quiet evening, her mind preoccupied with routine tasks and household chores. There was no indication, no premonition of the dramatic change that awaited her. The transformation was absolute. It wasn't just the words. Her intonation, her rhythm, even her gestures had taken on a distinctly Japanese flavor. The woman who loved Shakespeare and Wordsworth now found herself quoting ancient Japanese poetry, her voice imbued with an uncanny authenticity. Fear mingled with fascination as Eleanor and her husband grappled with the inexplicable. This wasn't a gradual shift, but a sudden, complete metamorphosis. The first port of call was the hospital. Doctors subjected Eleanor to a battery of tests, their faces etched with a mixture of concern and disbelief. MRI scans were conducted, blood work analysed, but the results were consistently normal. Neurologists were baffled. Eleanor's brain showed no signs of lesions, tumours, or any abnormality that could explain her sudden linguistic shift. The medical community, accustomed to seeking concrete, physical causes for neurological phenomena, found themselves facing an enigma. Eleanor's case defied conventional explanation, challenging the very foundations of their understanding. Linguists were equally perplexed. They engaged Eleanor in conversations, testing her vocabulary, grammar, and comprehension. The results were astounding. Eleanor's Japanese was not merely rudimentary or parroted phrases. She demonstrated a nuanced understanding of idiom and cultural context, comparable to that of a native speaker. How could someone acquire such fluency overnight without any prior exposure? The scientific community, with its emphasis on empirical evidence and structured learning, struggled to reconcile Eleanor's case with existing models of language acquisition. The search for an explanation led researchers down various avenues. Some hypothesized that Eleanor's condition could be psychological, a manifestation of repressed desires or a subconscious fascination with Japanese culture. Others considered the possibility of cryptomnesia, a phenomenon where forgotten memories resurface, disguised as original thoughts. Could Eleanor have had some long-forgotten encounter with the Japanese language, buried deep within her subconscious, waiting for the right trigger to resurface? The breakthrough came when researchers began focusing on the brain's remarkable plasticity. Recent studies had revealed the brain's ability to rewire itself, creating new neural pathways and repurposing existing ones, particularly after trauma or in response to novel experiences. Eleanor's case, they posited, could be an extreme example of this neuroplasticity. Perhaps a rare neurological event, as yet undetected by current technology, had unlocked dormant language centers within her brain, activating a pre-existing potential for language acquisition. This theory, while radical, offered a plausible explanation for Eleanor's overnight transformation. Eleanor's case wasn't entirely without precedent. Medical literature contains scattered reports of similar, albeit less dramatic, occurrences. Individuals experiencing shifts in accent, known as foreign accent syndrome, or exhibiting sudden fluency in languages they barely knew, a phenomenon termed xenoglossy. These cases, often shrouded in anecdotal evidence and lacking rigorous scientific scrutiny, had largely been dismissed as curiosities or misdiagnoses. However, Eleanor's case, with its detailed documentation and the involvement of leading experts, forced the scientific community to re-evaluate these seemingly inexplicable linguistic phenomena. Eleanor's story served as a potent reminder of the brain's immense and largely untapped potential. If a seemingly random neurological event could unlock a hidden reservoir of linguistic ability, what other dormant talents, what forgotten memories might lie hidden within the labyrinth of our minds? her case opened up exciting new avenues for research into language acquisition, memory, and the very nature of consciousness. Could we one day harness the brain's plasticity to accelerate learning, to recover lost memories, to even unlock hidden talents? Eleanor's experience, while extraordinary, hinted at the tantalizing possibilities that lay ahead. As for Eleanor, she embraced her newfound bilingualism. She enrolled in Japanese literature classes, eager to explore the culture that had mysteriously become a part of her. Her story, widely publicized, turned her into an overnight celebrity, sought after by researchers and media alike. Yet, amidst the whirlwind of attention, Eleanor remained grounded. She viewed her experience not as a freak occurrence, but as a testament to the brain's remarkable capacity for change and adaptation. Her story served as a beacon of hope, a reminder that within each of us lies a universe of possibilities, waiting to be explored. The woman who woke up speaking Japanese had not only acquired a new language, but a new perspective on life itself. A life now enriched by the beauty of unexpected transformation.